Hey everyone, how are you doing? This is Lorraine from The Sacred Alchemist 1111. I hope that each and every one of you beautiful feminines and masculines are doing very well for yourselves. Guys, I'm just going to jump straight into this downloaded message. Now, as we know, you guys have been undergoing some super duper massive transformations in your life. At this precise moment in time, you have undergone so much pressure right now. It's time to release. It's time, now is the time. I'm really picking up an energy of it's time. You are divinely protected and guided. You have your boundaries in place. There are those around you. I don't know, guys, you need to take what resonates here, okay? I am picking up this energy of either one person or people that have this real deep-rooted obsession and hatred for you, divine feminine. But I feel that you have been given the go-ahead to release your energy, to push those bastards back. Okay, hold on. So this definitely feels that this is, it feels very strongly that this is part not only of your initiation, but this is the new beginning. This is the ending. I feel that you are definitely in the eye of the storm, as so to speak. Like this is like a tower card moment. This has been created out of through your will. Through your willpower. You have willed this energy, this situation, this change into being as a powerful manifester. But it's like those that are leeching onto your energy, onto your vibes, they also are aware and can feel that there's a change in you. But what this is doing, for those that cannot hear, they have to feel. So, it's not about you, divine feminine. What I'm getting at, do not hold back any further. You can't sit back and hide in obscurity and just sort of bury your head and say, well, it's now the time for you to start standing up and speaking out, standing in your authenticity, adapting and embracing your spiritual gifts, because I know that many of you have been experiencing not only just prophetic dreams and seeing certain things come into fruition. It's not only in your dream state, but also in your mind's eye, when in your waking life. You could just be sitting there and have a vision of something pop into your third eye, and it's like giving you a snapshot of what is to come. Then a couple of weeks later, what you have seen in your mind's eye is literally has been materialized in your waking life. I'll give you an example. I have a couple of cats, stray feral cats, who come by that I feed. I'm trying to build the trust with them, very much so. But there's one cat, he's so beautiful, that I call him Harvey. He's a beautiful cat, but unfortunately he's feral, and the trust that I've built up with him, it's like he trusts me, but there's still a little bit more work to be done. And I know that he doesn't trust humans, and I don't blame him for that. But the energy and the love that I give him and I put out towards him for protection and also to just keep him safe. There's times when he gets himself into scrapes. He's a natural cat. Obviously, with boy cats, they get the urge to do what. And a few weeks back, I was somewhere, I can't remember where I was, part of the house I was in, and I saw him with his left ear bent in my mind's eye. And I thought, oh, fuck, what's happened to Harvey? What's going on with him? Why is his ear bent like that? I didn't dismiss it. Now, normally, back in the day, I would have dismissed it as, oh, whatever. But in my heart of hearts, in my deep knowing, I knew that it was going to happen. I knew it was to be. And then a few weeks later, he's come to me and his left ear is bent. There's been other times that I have dreamed of death. Well, not death, assassination. And I'm not going to say which country, I'm not going to say which political figure it was, but they are no longer around. And that, at the time, a few years back, that freaked me out because I had dreamt it about that person, and there's other countries involved with that person as well. It wasn't what it seemed. Nothing ever is. And when I woke up to go to the toilet, one of my cousins had the radio playing and the news came on, and that particular, what I had a dream about, this particular figure, was assassinated. But it didn't show me exactly who it was. It was just showing me a location, a particular kind of race, and like, it was just chaos, and it made me feel really sick, okay, inside. Obviously, this is years ago. But what I'm getting at right now, Divine Feminines, is that you guys are starting to get turned on. Like, it's really getting deep. It's getting very powerful. It's getting very strong. And but most of the most important thing is that you need to know how to control these new energies and new gifts that you're getting on. What I'm getting at as well is that there's people around you that don't understand the kind of energies, the kind of powers that you are receiving right now. Your thoughts are becoming things. But the thing is, what was shown to me, I didn't think of, I wonder if, the cat that I'm thinking about that I feed, I wonder if he's going to get a bent ear. I never knew that. I didn't expect that. That was put onto me. And that was something that I needed to deal with and face and prepare myself for, as with regards to that political person that isn't around anymore. Okay. But you've got people around you that they don't fucking understand how powerful you are and how much danger and trouble that they can be in if they keep fucking with you, Divine Feminine, okay, and Divine Masculine, because I'm dealing with the unification and the ascension of the Divine Feminine and Divine Masculine. You guys have ascended to the next level now, and you are getting these downloads. You're getting these abilities that are coming back. Some of you were born with them, but you had to have them taken away from you for safety purposes, and also to see how you were developing as you were going on your spiritual journey in this lifetime. This is a part of the initiation process. I was shuffling my transformational oracle cards, and one card fell out, and it is the initiation card, and it's just got me feeling like, what I suspected of you guys. It's time to start returning to sender. It's time to start leveling up yourself even more towards being responsible for these energies, for these downloads that you've been given back and that have been gifted to you. You've got some gifts that are being returned to you because you had them from time, and then you've got new gifts that are coming towards you that's been bestowed to you. Okay, because they like what they see. They like the way how you handled things. They liked the way how you handled the crisis that you have been in for, if not some of your life, then for others it will be the majority of your lives. They are, sorry, my throat chakra's kind of playing up. They like the fact that you handled everything with grace, whilst everything around you was falling apart. But what I'm picking up now is the fact that you need to start really delving into your gifts and start to help to push back energetically and to regain balance, the natural laws, the natural balance in the order of things right now. It's time, Divine Feminines, okay? There's no holding back. You stand up in your authenticity. If you are a light worker and you always knew within yourself that you was a light worker, or you was quietly saying that, oh yeah, I'm a light worker, it's now time to start declaring what you are. If you are a light worker, if you are a grid worker, if you are a healer, if you are a teacher, you need to start showing us who you are. You need to start embracing and putting on that armor and feel the armor. Feel how it feels. It's yours. It's like it's attached to your DNA, to your very soul, to your very essence. Okay, these are The shields and the swords and the armor are yours. Okay? This is quite powerful. So there's going to be days and times of when you're going to feel this overwhelming energy, this overwhelming feeling of like when you get those butterflies in your stomach. But what this is, it's just the chakras that are activating and aligning and awakening, healing and unblocking, and energy is flowing through. Okay, so there's times when your throat may feel a bit closed and tense if you are having anxiety issues or anything to that effect. Or if you feel that somebody may have said something to you and it just makes you feel like, oh my gosh, I just really want to, it's about you needing to just calm down, get grounded. Okay, your will is very strong at this precise moment in time. So you need to make sure that whatever it is that you want to be manifesting, you want to be manifesting it through being very balanced within yourselves. I'm not just talking about just your feminine and your masculine energies within you, but also your inner chakras. You are a walking portal. You are a walking divination tool. So you have to make sure that, you're getting a regular cleanse, you're getting a regular balance, maintenance, spiritually maintaining yourself for more spiritual strength. Because, things are starting to get now more like, I'm hearing pissed off. What they're trying to do to you, what they've been doing to you for ages, it's like it's not working. Why is it not working when it was working before? Why is it that this divine feminine is literally like starting to get back up and dusting herself off or dusting himself off? I thought we had him cloaked in obscurity. What the fuck is going on? How come all of these rips are appearing and this light is shining through? There's a lot of things that's going on the other side, and they're perplexed. They are perplexed. They are definitely working through the enemies. They're working through the toxic ones. They are being activated as much as you are being activated, divine feminines and divine masculines. So this is why you need to start getting now prepared. This is about standing in the light, standing in the love. The unconditional love is your armor. You know how to handle the dark. You've faced your darkest fears. And it's because of that, that's what also makes you unreachable, untouchable, unstoppable. Okay? So, you need to make sure that you are practicing, certain methods that are aligned to you whenever it comes to your prayers, your chants, your meditations, your mantras, anything that you are doing right now, working with certain crystals. You may need to change a couple of crystals because they may... Okay, something about the directions, the compass directions. Sorry, guys, I'm getting these tons of downloads. With regards to... Okay, I'm hearing that a mantra in the morning, face east. This is for like new beginnings. This is for new beginnings because remember the sun rises in the east and it sets in the west. So the west will be to do with the endings of cycles, the endings of situations, reflecting on your day, on your life, on the cycles that you were in. And it's also to do with the time. Remember, it's like you have to use the linear time to your advantage, but it's also counteracting the entrapment that they've tried to put you in as well. This is really like a bit mind-blowing, and it does feel a bit overwhelming right now in my head because as I'm speaking, I'm getting these downloads. Please do take what resonates. If this resonates with you wholeheartedly, if you have already been doing this, if you know deep down inside that this is definitely part of the calling, you definitely know that you are, whatever's happening to you is definitely a part of the initiation, then this is what you need to do. Some of you, as I said, it feels like the path that you are on, if it's not the left path, it's the right path, but more than likely it's the middle path that I'm feeling for the majority of you guys. No longer being afraid of the dark side, no longer being afraid of it, okay? The right-hand path is just as equally important as the left-hand path. Okay? The middle path is what brings the two forces together, and it holds it. You are the one that stands in the middle, holding that sacred space as you move courageously forward towards your destiny. And this is why those that had leaned on the extreme side of either side of the forces, that's why they kind of seem to understand why you were so powerful. Because you know how to master both forces. You're neutral. Okay? Okay, guys, this is what I've got for you. I hope that this has helped you out with your situation. Please don't forget to share messages with other people if it helps as well. Just remember to stay grounded and forever blessed and grateful for everything that's happened to you right now up until this point. The losses, the loves, the laughters, the funs, the fun times, the joyful times, the fearful times, the lonely times, you know, the gut-wrenching times, the times when you felt that you wasn't able to get by or get through, and yet still here you are listening to my voice. So just keep up the good work. Okay, I will be back with another message, another reading for you guys. But right now, I will love you and leave you. Take care of yourselves, divine feminines, divine masculines, twin flames. Take care.